Big MERK83. Hell yeah, the show. I'm on my way to work. What's up, bro? Glad to see it's a go. Sorry, I've had my coffee this morning and my cannabis. Big MERK83. Muted.
So I'm still sick. I'm hoping the cannabis makes me feel better.
John Welder. Hey, nay. So in a lot of pain this morning. I did the Packy 1 chip challenge last night and the stomach cramps are insane.
What's a Packy 1 chip challenge? Did you do something that you saw on TikTok, Patrick? My God, I'm about to destroy you, bro. Just heads up. And I'm in no condition to destroy anybody this morning. But it's not looking really good for you right now. So what's the Packy 1 chip challenge?
Brown. An insanely hot tortilla chip.
Oh, and your stomach hurts? Good, idiot. Good. That's all. That's all I'm gonna. You did it to yourself, motherfucker. You're a moron. No, don't come in here bitching about it. You know, you did some shit to yourself, dude. Seriously. What an idiot. You'd have to be a fucking idiot to do that to yourself.
I think it's the TikTok challenge where you have one of those world's hottest chips. Unreal.
What a moron. You're a
Patrick
fucking...
John Welder. I didn't think it would be that hot.
Well, I'm glad it was. I'm glad it burned the shit out of you. You deserve it for being a moron. G. Morons like you deserve what you got. So, hey man, I'm happy. I'm glad that you're in pain and I'm glad that you're fucking suffering this morning. Because only an idiot does, you know, it's like monkey see, monkey do. You ever heard that? If all your friends tell you to jump off a bridge, are you going to do it? Yeah, how many times do you have to hear these lessons when you're a child that you're an adult and you're still acting like one?
Big MERK.
God, dude. Yeah, you know, you obviously needed to be talked to like that because I guess your parents fucking neglected to do it.
I feel that way about motorcycle accidents.
I feel that way about motorcycle accidents too. Stay the fuck off the motorcycles. You know? And don't come on here telling me I broke my neck or I broke my arm or somebody hit me or somebody was talking on their cell phone. You shouldn't have been on the fucking motorcycle in the first place. Thank you, Chris Kappas. I totally agree. I broke my neck in a motorcycle accident, so I know firsthand, dude. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Was I stupid? Yeah, I was stupid too. But I don't do it anymore. I'm lucky. I'm alive. You know, there's a lot of my friends are dead now. Oh, yeah, I did the challenge, the latest challenge that was on the internet last night. Now I'm in a lot of pain. Ouch, glad you're alive.
Ouch.
Broke 6 vertebrae. I broke 4 vertebrae and 6 ribs in that motorcycle accident.
Patrick John Welder.
You better love me, you fucking you challenge-taking idiot. You better love me. I'm the only person that gives a shit enough about you to call you out on your bullshit. To tell you what you did was stupid and don't take challenges off the internet. Why? Why? Are you going to get some clicks? Are you going to get some follows? You know, is it really worth it, dude? Dude, that cannabis made me feel so much better. Holy shit. I mean...
Gee. I've been practicing a new challenge I made up where you stay away from TikTok challenges.
That's a good challenge. I like that challenge, Josh. I'm going to take that challenge. I'm going to do the Josh G. Stay away from TikTok challenge. Challenges challenge. Stay away from TikTok challenges challenge. Now that's a good one. Now we're making some progress.
We already smoked.
Dude, I did one little bong rip because I'm sick. I still have the stomach flu. So I came out here because I could barely get out of bed. And I'm laying there and I'm drinking, you know, Pedialyte. And I'm just thinking, I bet you if I go do a bong rip, I bet you it will make me feel better.
Nick
Instantly.
Brown.
Instantly. As long
That
as this
challenge
video is
needs to
7
go
minutes, I
viral,
feel
Josh.
better in 7 minutes.
Big MERK83. I have an uncle that died because of carelessness on a motorcycle, so anytime
Look, an
I
organ
see
donor.
a motorcyclist riding,
Right.
especially without a helmet, I
Yeah.
go, oh, look, an organ donor.
Yeah, I'm an organ donor.
Prop all day. Good morning.
But you ain't going to get a gallbladder out of me. I ain't got one of those. So, it's probably why I still have the stomach flu. I wouldn't be surprised. But, yeah, really sick, not sleeping well, uncomfortable. You know, kind of like bloating, you know, gassy feeling. And then when you think you got to get some gas out, it's not gas, you know. Oh, so it's been a rough 3 days, man. And I'm just hoping that it ends soon. I'm thinking I'm getting better, but I don't know, man. This morning kind of dispelled that myth. I was like, Mom. She's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm in bed. She's like, you're still in bed.
Would you say it was food caused or just a bug of some sort?
No.
Can't remember if you said what the cause was yesterday.
No, it's a stomach flu. My father had it, and my mom got it, and they only had it for 24 hours. I'm down 3 fucking days with the same thing. You know, stomach flu. My mom's like, you sure you don't have COVID? I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't have COVID.
Big MERK83. I'm telling you, dude, grits.
Yeah, grits, right. I had some challah. How about that? That was good.
Stella Lewis. Happy show.
Stella, come over. I need you. I haven't been able to work out in days. My mom's like, can you put Dad's walker in the trunk? I'm like, no, I can't even walk outside. I can't do anything, man. I'm exhausted.
MERK83. Something basic, easy to digest, simple on the stomach.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, that challah is great. It's great. I had some of that. I had Pedialyte. I had the challah. I had a little piece of, like, non-fucking something pizza. Like, it didn't have meat on it. That was okay. I had that last night. One little tiny piece. And I had some grapes. I had some cookies. And some chocolate. No, I probably shouldn't have done that. But, you know, I'm down to 183, so that's cool. I like weighing 183.
G. Beazle bin Beaslin.
I don't know where the bees is right now. Oh, I think he might still be in bed. Or he could be in the kitchen because Dad's eating in there. He might be in there. I don't know. I am weak.
Hey, you weigh 183 like me, pal, and real nobody's even weighing 183 anymore.
Nobody's even weighing 183 anymore, palsy. All right, another bong rip for your health. Cheers. That's a good one. That's a good bong rip.
MERK83. Cheers to good health. Stella Lewis. I'll be on my way in a bit.
Cool. I need you, honey. Oh, there's still 3 hours left of the beta, guys. It's still got 3 hours left on it. So that's cool. We should wake up Cyber, dude. Fucking 3 hours of gaming left. Holy shit. He was probably up playing all night. Iceman disconnected. Right
Big MERK83. Kill. That will help. Let's reap some souls.
Huh. Why is it so hard to get out of this game, man? Exit. You gotta hit exit again. No, I just want to get to my desktop. That's really all. I don't want to close the game out. There we go. And let's pull up the chat too. Okay, great. Cool. I'll be on my way in a bit. Yay. I'm starting to feel better already. Hey, Nick Brown jumped into the Discord. We didn't get Cyber. Nick's probably working today. He's got his mic muted. Wait, no, he doesn't. Hold on, Nick. Hold on. I've got you muted from last night. When I go to sleep, I turn the Discord off so it doesn't bother my mom. Okay. You there?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Cool. I'll turn you up a little bit more here. Discord.
Oh.
Yeah. You working?
Yeah.
Did you play all night last night?
Nah, I went to bed at like 11 something. Or got off at around 11.
That's pretty late. That's cool. You got some gaming in. Oh.
Yeah. I knew I had to get up early. Cyber kept saying, one more. Okay.
I love that fucking that mini tank, bro. That's bad as shit. Oh my god. Mini tank.
Yeah, I can't wait for the damn whole game to release.
I wonder what else they're gonna have. The chopper was pretty cool. I wonder, man, I just don't understand why it's so hard for them to duplicate what was done in Battlefield 2 Desert Combat and Desert Conflict, Battlefield 4. You know, give you a fucking some airspace and give you the fucking planes and the fucking and the choppers.
Hutch is en route to Florida.
Good, Hutch. Be safe driving. You know, and give you all of the things that Battlefield has. That's obviously easy to do. They can do it and just make it available. Have runways and fucking airplanes. Desert Combat was the baddest shit ever, dude. You could do all the ground warfare that you wanted to, but you could get up in the air and you could fucking air fight. And it was so smooth and it was so perfect. I miss that air combat so much. I miss that airplane that'll fucking turn on a dime and dogfighting.
I still like playing Battlefield 1.
Dude, Battlefield 4 had some great fucking airplanes in it.
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca. Good morning, Nay. So glad you do what you do, bro.
Hey, Sean. You guys wouldn't believe. I'm proving literally that a stomach flu can be mitigated. The effects can be lessened by using cannabis. And I'm telling you, I'm sitting here living proof.
Battlefield 1 is really Battlefield 5.
I could barely get out of bed before. And I did 2 bong rips, and I feel so much better. You tell me that that's a Schedule 1 drug that has no medical effect on people? What? The United States federal government is a fucking liar, and you can't trust anything else they say either, ever. Not a single fucking word they say. You're going to lie to us about cannabis being medical? Well, fuck you. You know, you're lying to us about how this war in Ukraine started, too. You know, I saw this moron on CNN this morning, and he was talking about...
Stella Lewis. NLRC. Damned right.
Right, Stella. He was talking about how Putin is making all these huge mistakes, and how he's doing exactly what Stalin did, and blah 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 blah. And it's he's there painting the absolute worst picture of Putin and Russia and what's going on over there, right? And if he addressed the history of actually why he's doing what he's doing and give it some context, that would give him some credibility.
Sean, AKA
but this guy loses all of his credibility because all of you're all starting to hear
IBS and
all
acid reflux, it really
the
sucks.
truth around what happened. And I mentioned it so many times on this show that all my audience knows. Everybody knows why we're at war in Ukraine. Everyone knows. And it's not because of Putin, and it's not because of Russia. So, go learn your fucking history, John Avalon, you fucker. Go learn your history. And if you already know your fucking history, you motherfucker, because you're supposed to be a reporter, then why the fuck aren't you telling your CNN audiences about it? Why don't you explain that to me, John Avalon? Somebody tweet that at John. Somebody make a clip and send this to John Avalon, all right? So I was watching CNN this morning, and I saw John Avalon come on and do nothing but bash Putin and say how his whole plan is falling apart because the Russians don't support him anymore, and that he's going to lose, and he's making horrible decisions, and he's walking in the footsteps of Stalin, and he's doing all these things. And for some reason, John Avalon says that that's all unprovoked, that Putin just woke up one day with a boner for the Ukraine and just decided we're just going to fucking invade it for no reason at all. And I challenge John Avalon to do an expose on the history behind that entire region, the border of Russia and Ukraine. Do an expose, go back to 2012 and cover every month of every year. And you tell your audiences what transpired, and you tell your audiences what NATO was doing that entire time, building up defenses and ways to attack Russia on their border. Talk about that, John Avalon. Then you could talk about why Putin is fucking walking in Stalin's footsteps. All right? But first explain the American imperialism, and then we can have a discussion about it. Until then, you've lost all your credibility. And so is CNN. How can you only paint one side of a picture when everybody has access to the information now? Everybody knows what happened in Donbass. Everybody knows they killed 14,000 ethnic Russians. Everybody knows, Putin had enough. We know the story. Everybody knows NATO was building up installations all along the Russian border for years. Everybody knows they've been getting more people on their coalition against Russia to join in. It's like a big club, and Russia ain't in it. So, when you have people like Ted Cruz and Joe Biden that are angling to subvert the Nord Stream 2 pipeline because they don't want Russia to do good economically. That's all the reason Putin needs to start a fucking world war. Because imagine if somebody did it to the United States and said, no, you can't get energy. You can't sell energy. No, we're going to stop that. That's what the United States did to Russia. Does anybody want to talk about that? Let's talk about Nord Stream 2 pipeline, man. Let's talk about America thinking that they've got, they've got the policing right to go over into Russia, to go over and subvert a pipeline going to Germany that's gonna serve Russia, serve Germany, and bring wealth to the entire region and help out Europe when they need energy.
Anything if a reporter says it.
Look, I've never seen things more crystal clear than I see them right now. And I hope all of you can see it for what it is too. And anytime you see somebody waving one of these stupid blue and yellow flags, I hope you shove it in their fucking face and call them a fucking idiot. Say, hey, you're supporting fucking Nazis. Let them know. Let them know. You shouldn't have built up all of these installations against Russia. You shouldn't have done all of this killing. You shouldn't have sent money and weapons in to Ukraine so that they could murder ethnic Russians. Take some responsibility before you start flying your stupid blue and yellow flag around cheering on a fucking war.
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca. Hell yeah, we need the pipeline open and flowing.
Stomach flu, bong rips, what? Am I feeling better? I don't know. You tell me. This Ukrainian city was retaken from Russian control. Residents say they are far from safe. Oh, what, the Ukrainians aren't protecting you? Maybe go back to Mother Russia, huh? You ever think about that? Yeah, this referendum that they're having, that Putin, they're saying that they're holding the voters at gunpoint. And I try to put that in my brain, you know, and it doesn't work.
Sean, aka Trendy
in my
Orca.
brain. I can't
The
see
most vicious SS unit was Ukrainian during
an
WW2.
image
That's why Putin
of
hates
Russian
Ukraine.
police going around with guns and making people vote and holding a gun to their head while they vote. I don't see that happening in today's Russia. But John Avlon literally said that. You know, we should find the John Avlon report. I might be able to find that. It was on CNN this morning, but it might already be up on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. Or it might be on CNN.com. Yeah. Let me go there first. Where's their videos? Let's see if they got John Avlon on here.
Inside the Supreme Court, at war with itself.
They don't like each other?
The end of Roe v. Wade.
No, they're not showing John Avlon.
And why would they not?
What's next?
First time in history.
I wonder if I searched it. I searched John Avlon on CNN, and it took fucking 15 seconds for the goddamn search to come back. Wow. The only thing that came back was a bunch of COVID shit. That is really weird. Videos. John Avlon. What, am I spelling his name wrong? All right, let's go to YouTube. Maybe it's on YouTube. 5 months ago, 7 months, 3 years, 5 months, 7 months, 3 years, 9 months, 7 months, 5 months, 7 months, 5 months, 3 weeks, 4 months, 7 months, 1 year, 5 months, 5 months, 1 year. You know, isn't it funny that YouTube search doesn't put them in order of date? Like, here's the most recent one. Here's the one from 5 minutes ago. Here's the one from yesterday. Here's the one. It's so weird, man. Why do I want to see one from 3 years ago? 7 months ago, 5 months ago. Weird. All right, so the high stakes of Putin's aggression. So all this John Avlon does is he just bashes Putin. There's a whole bunch of Putin bashing videos that he's put up. You know, you can hate Putin all you want, but you can't deny the fact that we would do the exact same thing had the roles been reversed. We'd do the exact same thing, you know. In fact, we do wars all over the place, man.
Sputnik 55. When those regions to join Russia, Western weapons will then be being used against Russian mainland. This put NATO directly at war Russia. Let's hope there is an off-ramp for this escalation.
Bro, I mean, yeah. You know, it's like these other countries that want to join NATO against Russia. You know, they're the problem. When Ukraine did that, that's basically the straw that broke the camel's back. It wasn't the cause of it, but it was the last thing where Putin was like, I've had it. All right, fuck you. You know, now you're going to join NATO? Okay, fuck you. You're going to join our enemy and be our neighbor? Fuck you. You know, I understand where Putin's coming from. You understand 14, 15,000 dead of his in another country right next door? You understand where he's coming from? Those are Russians, man. They're dead. He didn't like that shit. And it's his job to do something about that. In fact, I'm surprised. How much support does Putin have? I mean, seriously, where's he polling at right now? Let's find out. We never hear that figure, do we? Current polling among Russians. Putin's domestic approval rating, that was January, March, reaches highest level. That was in March. March. Nobody wants to talk about what his polling is right now, right? April, 83%. September, March,
Sean, aka Trendy
September.
Orca. I don't hate Putin. I want to understand his goals and his personality, but he's no saint either. We all know this, but hate him. No, I don't.
Dude, he's a fucking killer, bro. He's a murderer. He's murdered people, bro. He's all these other presidents of the United States and shit, they act like they're all badasses and shit, and they're pussies. That motherfucker kills people. He could kill you right now. And you can't deny that shit. Putin will walk right up to you and fucking kill you. You know? And all these presidents, they think they're all tough and shit. None of them are like Putin. Nobody's a badass like that motherfucker is. That motherfucker gets his hands dirty. You know? You know what? Barack Obama played basketball. What a pussy. You know, that was his big talent. He could put a ball through a hoop. Fucking Putin will come up and rip his fucking head off. You know? So September 2nd, where was he polling? In August of 2022, over 80% of Russians approved of activities of the Russian President Vladimir Putin. That's August. Dude, this was...
Sean, aka
this is the closest poll I can find was
Every
from 1 month ago.
Of murder under the right circumstances, but yes, I agree, he has killed people.
This is from Statista Research Department. That's where that comes from. This is statista.com. All right. Okay. All right. Let's tweet that. There you go. You put the information out there, man, because the news agencies aren't going to tell you 80% of Russians support Putin. You know, there's 1,500 people that were protesting that got arrested because they didn't want to go in the war. And there's thousands of people that ran out of the country on planes because they didn't want to get, you know, and there's 300,000 reluctant reservists that don't want to fight. But 80% of Russians still supported Vladimir Putin 30 days ago. And that's the fucking news, man. And you're not going to see that on CNN. You're not going to hear John Avlon mention that. You know, you're not going to see that on fucking ABC or NBC or CNBC or MSNBC or any of that shit. Statista. Over 80%. There it is. There goes the tweet. Just so y'all know how Russians really feel about Vladimir Putin. 80% of them. When's Joe Biden or Donald Trump ever been at 80% approval in the United States? Oh, that's right. It's never happened. So that's how much the Russians appreciate what Vladimir Putin is doing. And there's a reason for that, because they know more about what went on over there. So, and you know what? Vladimir Putin speaks to them. He literally sits down, goes on television, and he says, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is what they did, and this is going to be my response. And the Russians can sit there and decide for themselves. 80% of them decided to fall in favor of Vladimir Putin. 80% of Russians support Vladimir Putin. Make a clip of that and put it out there on Twitter, guys.
Stella Lewis. Good point.
You're not going to hear it anywhere else. Go look it up on the internet like I did. Statista.com. No one's going to tell you that, because that's going to make you say, wait a minute. John Avalon just said that Putin's world is falling apart.
Yes.
Dude, he's at 80%. Dude, let's say he's at 65%. He's still blowing away any American president in the last 10 years as far as favorability among their citizens. So that's why John Avalon won't mention that. Oh, by the way, most Russians approve of this because they know the history. That's the history that John Avalon doesn't want to tell you in his cute little stories that he puts on there with his little magic wall bullshit. It's all magic, dude. Because he'll only tell you the warmongering side, the military-industrial complex side of the story, which is the American narrative, which is the Nazi-Ukrainian narrative. Kill the ethnic Russians. America, send us more money so we can keep killing ethnic Russians. Hey, we want to join NATO. We want to put more installations along Russian border. 15,000 dead people later, Putin's like, you know what? And now you want to join NATO? Fuck you. I'm taking this shit. So who's responsible for the war crimes? Who's the war criminal? You decide. Russians have already decided to the tune of 80% in favor of Vladimir Putin last month.
The West needs a war to be able
less
to
than
reset.
30 days ago.
Putin knows he doesn't need to attack as they can win without firing a shot.
Bro, Putin already holds the territory. All he has to do now is hold it. That's why he's bringing in a shit ton more people, man. Because they got it. They got it. Now what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to attack American installations. They're being put there to fire missiles in on them. And this is what's going to be going on for the next 20 years, man. If the military-industrial cucks have their fucking way. MIC, military-industrial cucks. And you guys can hashtag that. Hey, for your health. Cheers.
Surrounded by Keith. Cheers. Drewski 956. GM Nay knocked out my walk and jump rope for the AM. 12 pounds down. I quit drinking my sugar like you suggested and I'm feeling better throughout the day. Sorry to be off topic.
That's okay. That's always on topic, bro. I'm talking about for your health right now. I'm putting you on Twitter. You know what I like to say? Tweedly-dee-dee-dee.
Stella Lewis. Awesome for your health, Drewski.
There. That's a nice one.
Surrounded by
I'm glad that I'm having a positive effect on
Congrats,
some of you.
Drewski.
God, I remember when I lost weight and then I gained weight back, and I felt so bad because I felt like I was betraying my audience. You know, I knew I was betraying myself first. But man, I felt bad because I was trying to set an example and I thought I could stick with it. And I just kind of fell into this trap, you know? It does take effort every day to say no to sugar, you know, to drink as much water as you can, to do the push-ups in the morning, you know? It takes effort. I used to love doing my exercises on my show, but my girlfriend won't let me do them anymore. I used to love those. I don't even do them anymore, and that's bad because that was my stomach workout, you know? I don't even do that shit. I should do it before a show, but look at this. I could have a six-pack, man. Could you imagine me with a fucking, like a ripped six-pack? Oh. I will be one pissed off motherfucker. So Ron Placone, this is interesting and worth talking about. Ron Placone is in Italy right now.
Nick Brown. Johnny Bravo.
Italy just elected a fascist right-wing nut job for their president, some blonde-haired chick. Ron has been
Spudness
commenting
55.
about this.
What are your thoughts
on
on
his
the new
Twitter
Italy
feed,
PM?
Right?
And what do you think the repercussions will be for Europe? Drewski 956.
Dude, it steps
You doing the
backwards.
podcast all shredded like Liver King LMAO.
I'm telling you, it started from America. It's spread to Great Britain, and now it's gone to Italy, you know, and it's probably in, I wouldn't be surprised, France and fucking other countries. There is a right-wing movement that was inspired by Donald Trump, and people like to exclude people from their countries. You know, people don't want other people coming into their countries. I got news for you. You're not going to be able to do that after a while. You enjoy it now while you can, you little fuckers. Because they're going to be overrunning your fucking countries here pretty soon. I mean, I don't know if you're looking outside at the weather that's coming to Florida right now. But do you think that all these little islands that are going to hit, you think these people might be looking for a new place to live? Like Puerto Ricans, maybe? You want to still live in Puerto Rico?
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Mega went international because of Trump.
You doing the podcast all shit. Okay, MAGA went international because of Trump. Yeah, it went all around the world. And these motherfuckers, you know, it started with Trump, but it went to that blonde-haired Boris Johnson. You know?
Xena and
Xena, hello Xena.
Those poor people.
Boris Johnson and Brexit and you know, they wanted to elect some messy-haired fucking dumbass. And it's like they wanted to be like America. It sounds stupid, right? But that's what happened. And then you get this vile feeling of nationalism in every country all of a sudden. You know, when we were talking about globalism and people were like, oh, the globalists, oh, Barack Obama and the globalists. Oh, you know what I used to say about that? What are you worried about? That we're going to be friends with everybody? It sounds like a good thing. Oh, but no, you didn't like that idea.
Even looked kind of like Trump.
You didn't like being friends with everybody, and you wanted to be exclusive, and you wanted to try to fucking go stand guard at your fucking border and keep people from coming in to your giant fucking country that can definitely stand to take some more people into it. You know, it's not going to kill us. It's not like the United States is overpopulated, you know? We could have everything, man. We could have it all, bro. But, You know, we could feed everybody. No problem. We could do that. You know, it's not like there's not enough food. I mean, seriously. Think about all the food the grocery stores throw away every day. Okay? We got plenty of food. As of right now, there's no supply chain issue with anything here. We got everything we need. You bring some more people in here that want to work and get some shit done. We might be able to repair some infrastructure, maybe build up some resources that we need, you know, like new sources of energy, you know, maybe build a water pipeline. Why don't we have a fucking water pipeline across this country? Are we fucking idiots? Oh, we gotta ship oil on gas. Oh, we gotta get the gas and the oil, but not the thing that we need to live. No one ever thought of that. What kind of fucking leadership is that? Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama? You didn't think a water pipeline would be a good idea? Look, I'm just some dude. I'm just a dude, man. I came up with a better idea than all the fucking presidents put together. God.
Nick Brown. Good point.
Look, man, we just need a representative. Okay? I got the fucking platform. Oh, we just need somebody who can fucking run with that shit. That's it. You want to find somebody who's not corrupt, who's not going to fucking take money, that wants to build a fucking water pipeline across the goddamn United States to save lives.
Surrounded by Keith. We do have water pipelines, but I don't think there is one from coast to coast. Sputnik 55. Centralized global power structures is what scares people, not globalization.
Florida to New Mexico, Florida to Nevada, Florida to Arizona. You know, Florida's got it all, bro. We've got enough water for everybody. Guaranteed. We're just sending water out into the ocean every day. You're worried about rising sea levels? Are you stupid?
We got plenty.
Are you stupid? We could be taking that water that's making the sea levels rise, you know, and sending it to people that need it to drink.
Probably 100 years worth.
But, you know, maybe I'm just way beyond my years in intelligence, because, you know, these ideas seem like they should have been come up with a long time ago, with some kind of a think tank or a bunch of people sitting around just like say, hey man, you know, what are we going to do when the water starts running out in some of these states? Where we have a lot of
Someone
water?
Storing water here years ago.
Where is there a lot of water? Where could we get a lot of water where it just flows into the Atlantic Ocean every day and becomes salt water every day? Where could we do that? We've got giant rivers of water, man. Giant rivers of water in this state. Lakes just filled with it. So,
Stella Lewis. Gotta run, Nay.
Yes, run.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Run. Run along. Be quick. Fucking water pipeline, man. It's just simple. It's just a simple idea, man, you know, but I just don't understand why it wouldn't have been come up with earlier. You know, we've already got highways, you know, so you just put a big fucking water pipeline right in the goddamn median, in the middle of the goddamn highway. And you just pump that
Sputnik
shit
55.
to the fucking West Coast
UK
where they
has
need
a
it.
hose pipe and
Pump it to
LMFAO.
California too. All the way from Florida to California, and people could tap into it along the way.
Surrounded by Keef. Yeah, we used to pipe in water from Colorado River.
We got more water in that. You guys can't even imagine how much water we have in the state. It's coming out of the sky, it's coming out of the ground, and it's going right out into the ocean. And they're talking about rising sea levels. You're worried about the ocean rising, take that water and send it to New Mexico, send it to California. You know, take some of the fucking load off the ocean.
Surrounded by Keef.
God,
Yep.
it's not rocket science, man. So like I said, we just need to find somebody who's like, yeah, that's a good idea. And if you know, I run, that's what I'm going to do. If I run for a political office, I'm going to push for that. And say, cool, well, you got to do all these other things too. Here's my platform. I can't do it. But, you know, we find some young person that doesn't have a fucking history, and they could run for political office, you know? Maybe get some shit done. Hey, man, we don't have a lot of time left. I'm just saying, for short term, we could save some lives. You know, we could really help some people before we go out. We could do the right shit. You know, this is a little too much, though. There we go.
Drewski
For your health.
956. We need a trendy in office.
Cheers. Doesn't even have to be a trendy, just somebody who understands the truth, you know. Go over my platform. I wrote my platform. Did I put water pipeline in my platform?
Surrounded by Keef. Same thing with climate change effects in the future. I don't see any infrastructure being built to protect us.
Yeah, water pipeline. Yeah, fucking build a goddamn water pipeline. Legal rainwater collecting. Yeah. You know, duh. It's just stupid shit. Legal farming at home. Duh. You know? No, I mean, do you remember before there were laws, everyone got their own food? Before there were laws, everyone could farm their own food, buy their own food from whoever, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But no, government stepped in, and now you're not allowed to farm at home in some places. What? Well, there's a whole
Surrounded
bunch.
by Keef. Trendy for President 2420.
Anyhow, look.
Surrounded by Keef.
For your health. Cheers.
I mean 2024. Surrounded by Keef. I can't be president, not naturally born citizen.
One of my banana trees is exploding with growth.
Surrounded by Keef. Concentric rings of smoke, trendy now.
But it seems like bananas just grow no matter what, man. So if you guys are interested in growing bananas, you know, I don't know. They seem like a healthy thing to have. You know, I don't know how much of a survival need bananas are. but better to have them than not have them, I say. And they're really, really easy to grow. In Florida, we have a lot of rain, and they need a lot of water. If you're along a water's edge, a lake or a river or something like that, you could plant them right along there and they get, the water they need, but they need direct sunlight to produce those bananas. So if they're along a waterway, make sure they're in direct sunlight. We've got sprinklers that go every other day. So these bananas are getting water every other day. And if not that, then the Florida rain, right? When I planted them, I was putting like 30 gallons of water each day. It's like 1 minute of water from the garden hose a day to get them started. But I'm telling you, man, I'm watching. There's one stump here. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know what's going on with that one. Everything else is showing this crazy growth. I mean, there's this one plant. It was just, I cut it flat off. You cut these things cut the bottom off. Stick the bottom in the ground. Make sure it's nice and moist. Water it in, and roots will just start sprouting, man. I'm telling you. Roots will start sprouting. It's almost instant. And the banana, the shoot comes out of the center like that. And you get these columns that come up, and boom, they're leaves, man. And it's just amazing the way it grows. So, if that's something that you guys are interested in, I think they're going to do really well here in this yard with all the sunlight and all the water, And I'll make sure to, keep you guys updated as to their progress. I'm looking forward to them getting so big, the bears can't fuck with them. I'm hoping they get
How long
nice
does it
and
take
tall.
before they start fruiting?
I don't know. I do not know. But in these conditions, probably not long. Because they're getting so much water and sun. And I'm gonna eventually fertilize them.
I see them growing up here, but you don't ever see them with any kind of bananas on them or anything.
Are they in direct sunlight?
Yeah.
Huh. No bananas.
I mean, it could be them not doing something right. Hell, I don't know.
I've got more trees to take off the river and put them out in the yard too. Eventually I'll do that. There'll be a whole bunch out there. But you can't believe this. Let me show you this one sprout. Check this out. Let me see if we can. Right there. Bro, that sprout that you see in the middle of that window right there, see that little sprout in the ground? It sprouts probably like, that sprout right there is probably like 6 inches long. No, it's like 8 inches long. Okay? It's just so bright, it's hard to see. It's right in the sunshine, but it's right in the middle of the screen right there in that shady part. That thing was a flat nub that I sawed off. It was a stump. It had to be, I don't know, man. Maybe it was a piece of banana. It was like this long. I cut off where the roots were. I cut off where the top was. I stuck that bitch in the ground. And it's already got this beautiful leaf sprout coming out of the top of it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. They're doing well. Really well. Got
Big MERK83. Propagating.
Yeah. The bottom comes up with new sprouts like they're all the time, man. You can take those and slice them right off with a shovel and just replant them anywhere you want them. It's really easy to do. So here, let's see. There you go. Look at that badass one right there. That's a badass banana right there. It's got 4 leaves. You're supposed to cut them down to 3 or 4 leaves. That stimulates the most growth. If you have like 6 or 7 leaves, cut like 3 of them off, the lowest ones. It's supposed to make them grow faster. I'm really upset though that this spigot on the side of the house doesn't have water coming out of it. Lame. Have to figure that shit out. Yo. I don't like being sick, man, but God, this cannabis made me feel so much better. So much better. So I feel like I can get up and do what I need to do, which is great. And maybe even eat some food. So we got a hurricane coming here in 2 days. We'll let you guys know on Wednesday how it's going. Hopefully everything will still be standing around here. They're projecting 140 mile per hour winds. So crazy time. All right. Love you guys. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching the show. I hope
Cannabis
you guys had
heals.
fun.
Sorry, missed your show. I will watch it back. Was watching Clyde, the guy that built his own boat by himself, was interesting and was drawled in.
Bye, guys.